EarthAngelSunshine, and I'm here today with a message because Spirit said you need to hear this. And whatever it is you need to hear, you know you can find that right here on my TikTok and my YouTube. So I would like to thank everybody for the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the support to my channel. I truly appreciate you guys for the love. If you haven't followed me on YouTube, please do so. My name is EarthAngelSunshine, and if you haven't followed my other YouTube page, it is called The Collective Classroom, where I give wisdom and knowledge at. You can also follow me on Lemonade. I do weekly horoscopes as well. If you haven't hit the follow button, go right on ahead and do it. Anyway, y'all, so y'all know I go live and I talk about love. So whether you with your person or not, whether y'all going through something, whether y'all in separation, whether you just feel like you don't want to be bothered this week, whatever it is, I'm here to bring you clarity to whatever it is you feeling. Sometimes we do get confused when it comes to certain stuff, but I'm here to bring you a little clarity. Clarity brings peace, and clarity comes from God. Confusion don't. Hey, somebody said, grand evening. What's up? Welcome to the live. If you don't know anybody that's going through something via relationship or just in life, direct them right here to my TikTok or my YouTube. Because I'm always here to give that good healing energy. Anyway, y'all, let's jump on into the reading. Excuse me if I'm talking a little low. My daughter's asleep. I'm not trying to wake her up. But shuffling these cards might wake her up anyway. So what's the overall energy for the collective tonight? What's the overall energy for the reading tonight for the collective? So in the shadows, we have fatal blow. So whatever we're about to talk about, this is something that caught you off guard. You didn't see this coming. It was out of the blue. It say, I used to limit myself to safe zones, but now I realize I must face the dangers to survive this. So, collective, maybe you were somebody that you didn't open up to people, or maybe you didn't trust people like that, or maybe you was like, I'm never getting in a relationship again because of what I went through in my last relationship. You know, you put it where it resonates. But whatever this fatal blow was to you, it put you in an energy where you felt like maybe you should give up on love, or, you know, maybe I'm never going to find we go through so much in connections. After a while, you just be done because it's like you keep going through the same thing over and over and over again, or you're not finding nobody that's on your frequency level, like somebody that's matching what you bring to the table, whether it's loyalty, honesty, or just, you know, sharing your good energy. You feel like you're not really finding that in somebody, you know, and it's time for you to change your perspective, because as long as you stay in that type of energy, you ain't gonna never get the person you want. I'm gonna be honest with you. Or you never gonna take that leap of faith to open up the door for your person to come in. So whoever you was with, whether this is an ex, whether this is something that happened now, they did something to you that was a fatal blow. It caught you off guard and it kind of knocked you off your feet. And collective, don't feel bad if something knocked you off your feet, because that's how you learn how to stand up 10. You heard what Cardi B said? Knock me down 9 times, I get up 10. So sometimes when we do get knocked off our feet, we got to find the wisdom in that as well. So whatever happened between you and this person that you just was with, whether it's an ex, y'all know y'all situations. Y'all put this where it resonates. Like I said, they did something to you that was irreversible. And it's like you got to face that now. Maybe you didn't expect this person to do this to you. Or maybe you didn't, you know, maybe you somebody that sees stuff a little bit before it happened. You know, but it's something about this person. Maybe you was believing an illusion about them. And let me tell you, that's real too. Because I was dating somebody, I would have never in my life thought they was a dog. I can't believe this person is a dog the way they're a dog. Especially now, you know, I'm a little older looking at this person like, yo, you really was a dog. Like, I thank God I got away from you. Or I thank God I ain't had no kids with you. Like, because I would have been stuck with your ass. You know? Either way, you know, even now, my older son, father, I don't be bothered with him at all. But, you know, you still be, like, in a contract with men and women when you have kids with them. It's still some type of, like, tie. Not saying it's a bad tie, collective, but I'm just saying it still be some type of tie. You know, when you have kids with people. So I'm just looking at this person now like I'm so grateful to God that I ain't had no kids with this person, because this person was a dog. And I would have never, listen, don't feel bad if you believe the illusion about somebody that they gave you. An illusion is also considered spell work. A lot of people think spell work is, I always say this, I want y'all to understand, spell work is not just pots and pans and herbs and riches or whatever. Spell work could be somebody manipulating you. Spell work could be somebody pretending to be somebody that they not, to the point where you believe it. You know, that's spell work. You know? And I've had somebody do that to me where my intuition was like, this person is a dog, but I'm not really seeing where they're a dog at, because in front of my face is something else. So collective, you could have been dealing with somebody that in front of your face, they was acting one way, but behind your back, they was stabbing you in the back. Maybe you didn't expect this from this person. This was a fatal blow to you, you know? We got the number 28 here. 2 and 8 equal 10. 10 stands for, you know, completion. The wheel of fortune. Cycles changing. So whatever this is that caught you off guard, this was divine timing. You had to be caught off guard like this so you could heal. And sometimes things happen too so we can move forward as well. Like, I know you probably don't want to get none. When people do you wrong and you give your all to them and you give your energy and they make you believe something, that's like, you don't want to deal with nobody after that. But I'm here to tell you, collective, the Holy Spirit is telling me to tell you, don't allow what happened with this person to stop you from finding love again, or opening up to somebody again, or giving somebody a chance. Because I'm telling you, once you learn the lesson from whatever happened to you, you will be more equipped to avoid it in your next relationship. Because problems going to come up. But if you know how to avoid it and maneuver around it, you know, without, you know, seeing nobody, I bet you $1 million, collective. Nobody not going to ever be able to come to you and feed you an illusion about them again, because you're going to be, you know now people wear masks, or, you know, people, they'll sell you a dream. You know that now because of this. So when you do start dating again, you don't have to be afraid of that, because you know what that energy feel like when somebody is in your face lying to you, because you had somebody doing it to you already. You feel me, collective? So this fatal blow was actually a fatal push for you to find the person that you're supposed to be with. Okay? Let me turn my AC on, y'all, because I'm a little hot. And then we going to get on to the video. So, y'all, let's jump on into it. I'm not going to be long today. Oh, yeah, if you would like to donate to my channel, you could donate through TikTok with gifts, hearts, diamonds. I truly appreciate it, y'all. I am building my little money up on TikTok. It's coming from the people that send, like, little gifts and stuff through the TikTok. So you don't even have to send money to my Cash App, or if you don't have Cash App, you could just do it through TikTok, because they do pay you for the gifts and stuff that people send to you. So y'all send them in. But anyway, let's jump on into it. So we got Digital Whisper, and then we got Seeking Help. So Digital Whisper, before I even get into that, this person may be doing something online to get your attention, or maybe they wrote something online to get your attention. It's something that this person did online, or like through the phone. Maybe they sent you a text. It's something they did to kind of catch you off guard, but it didn't catch. See, what this person don't know is once they caught you off guard the first time, they're not going to be able to catch you off guard the second time, because you somebody that you pay attention and you learn lessons from life. When you try not to learn the lessons from life, especially when it comes to love, you will find yourself in a karmic cycle, going through the same thing over and over and over and over again, running into the same type of women and men over and over and over again. You feel me? But because you was able to learn a lesson from what happened to you, you know, whatever this is that this person tried to throw your way, it ain't really, you know, it ain't really knock you down. You feel me? And then we got Seeking Help. So maybe this person need help. Maybe they need your energy to heal. Maybe they need your calm words. We're going to get into it. But whatever this was, collective, you wasn't expecting this. Just as much as you wasn't expecting this person to be wearing a mask when it came down. to the connection. All right, so why is fatal blow here? What did this person do? These cards just fell out. Let's put that to the side. What did this person do that was a fatal blow to the collective? So we got secluded. Hold on, give me one more. So we got secret accounts. I just said this. Whoever this person is, your ex, because this is what I feel. It could be an ex or somebody you put it where it resonates, collective. This person got secret accounts and they are watching you. If you didn't know they was watching you, I'm letting you know they watching you. We're going to get into that too. Let me get one more to this fatal blow. And then it's like this person watching you, but they did something to you. So how you do something to me, now you stalking me. You know, how you do something to me, now you trying to get my attention. How you do something to me, now you need my help. How you going to do something to somebody that you going to need their help? Right or wrong, collective? Right or wrong? So the reason why fatal blow is here is because maybe you didn't expect this person to be watching you. Maybe you thought this person moved on, but you wasn't expecting what was brought to you. Give me more on fatal blow. Why is that here? Giving too much. And then we had not being you. I just said this. Excuse me. Hello, collective. The ones that's paying attention. I just said this person was not being themselves when it came down to you. This is why you left this person alone. This person came in, they fed you, they told you exactly what you wanted to hear. Don't feel bad, collective, because somebody came in my life one time and told me exactly what I needed to hear too. Until I was in the bed crying, couldn't get out of bed. I was sad and depressed. Don't feel bad, collective. Just look at it as a lesson. You heard? Because sometimes people come in and they know exactly what the hell they doing just to knock you to the floor. And let me tell you something. When God got a calling on your life, when he got a calling on your life, I need people to understand in the spirit. I'm not talking physically. I'm talking about in the spirit. And just bear with me. Try to understand what I'm saying. When God got a calling on your life, or he wants you to go a certain place in life, the attack's not going to happen physically first. They're going to happen in the spirit. The devil going to attack your relationships. They're going to, excuse me, y'all. See? I want me to get that out. The devil is going to attack your relationship. They're going to attack you through your job. They're going to try to attack you the best way they know how to stop you from going down the path that's laid out for you. It's a story in the Bible. I think this was Jesus. I think it was Jesus, but somebody went to the desert for like 40 days and 40 nights. Who was it? Was it Jesus or Moses? One of them. You heard? They went into the desert for 40 days and 40 nights. Right? Now, when they went for them 40 days and 40 nights, plenty of temptations came to tempt, I think it was Jesus, to tempt Jesus from turning away from his destiny with God. So I'm not going to get too biblical on y'all, but I want y'all to understand how the enemy work in the spirit. They'll use somebody close to you to try to stop you. That's why this was a fatal blow. I feel like, collective, you didn't see this coming. You didn't see this person doing what they did to you, whatever they did to you on the internet or whatever, because it's right here. I don't have to make this up. Whatever they did to you, you didn't expect that. But before y'all even got where y'all at now, you heard? You didn't expect this person to do what they did to you. You know? They say you are trying to project the perfect image, but it's not really you. Be yourself. This person wasn't being themselves when they was with you, collective. And you could have sensed that at first. But I'm telling you, once somebody start feeding you them illusions, if you don't trust your intuition, and if you're not paying attention to the signs, you will find yourself stuck in a karmic cycle with somebody. You'll end up having kids with them. I'm so grateful to God that God got me away from that person. I'm dead ass serious, collective. Y'all don't know how grateful to God I am. I would have never wanted to have a baby. And it's crazy because at the time, you know, you want to build a family with somebody. You see these things. And then you don't understand why God is blocking this person out your life or showing you little stuff. You know, you don't really, and I'm speaking from experience. Until a couple of years later, you go ahead on and see who this person really is. Because let me tell you, true colors got to come out eventually. You know, you can't hide who you are. Eventually, it will come out. Eventually, you will see the truth about this person, collective. Eventually, you will see the truth while your intuition was guiding you away from this person or telling you that you did, telling you things that you didn't see. So it's like you had a blindfold on when you was with this person, but your intuition didn't. And you could have went against your intuition when it came down to this person. Don't feel bad because I did that too, collective. I learned my lesson. That's why I don't play with my intuition when it comes down to work, relationships, friends. I don't even play that. Because every time I didn't listen, collective, every time I went and touched that fire, you heard, my little fingers got burnt. I ain't even going to sit here and hold y'all. Every time God said, this is not the person for you, Shaniqua, and I didn't listen, I got burnt. Not like that, but I'm saying I went and touched the fire and I paid the price. Somebody said I paid the price. So don't beat yourself up. This just was a lesson. Anyway, y'all, I'm not trying to go. Y'all know me. I start going left, right, left with certain stuff. But I'll stay here. This person wasn't being themselves. They know that shit. Look at this man standing there looking stupid. This person, no, they wasn't being themselves when it came down to this connection. And that was a fatal blow to you because you couldn't believe this person was wearing a mask the whole goddamn relationship. It's like you thought you was dating somebody that wasn't who they really claimed to be. And behind the scenes, this person was a total different person. That was a fatal blow to you. Caused you to leave the connection. Caused you to start pulling your energy back. Let's jump on into this first card, y'all. Y'all know how I do. So, we got given too much. Collective, this wasn't a connection that was equal give and take. This wasn't a connection that was equal give and take. You thought this was going to be an equal give and take type of connection, and it turned out to be this person draining the shit out of you. And you didn't expect that. It was a fatal blow. It said I used to limit myself to safe zones, but now I realize that I must face the dangers to survive this. So it's like, maybe you didn't want to be in a relationship, and you said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead on and see how this turned out. And it still turned, I'm hearing, is this Janae Aiko? The girl that was messing with Big Sean. It's a song she made called 3 in the Morning. And basically in the song, she was like, you know, if I give you a chance, she's basically was saying like, I was on the floor before, you know, but it's you, so I'm going to give you a chance. And she said in the song, she was like, at the end of the song, she was like, well, look, this didn't even work out. Look at me back where I started before, you know? So it was like in the song, she gave whoever she was dating at the time a chance. Come to find out, she ended up back where she started at because this person wasn't even who the hell they acted like they was going to be. Eventually, people true colors start coming out, collective. Sometimes we try to ignore that because we want it to be a different color. But let me tell you something. The colors don't change. You cannot change nobody's colors. You heard, collective? You cannot change the color. People try to mask who they are. Eventually, the mask must fall to the floor. And whoever this is, they mask is on the motherfucking floor. It was on the floor when you caught this fatal blow, and it's on the floor again that you seeing this shit on the internet. So you could have been given too much in this collective. You could have been given too much. This caused you to separate from this person. You started thinking, if you look at this picture here, this girl got a ring in her hand. It looked like she giving that shit back. Look, she holding the man's arm over there, and she got this ring. I want y'all to see it. And it looked like she's saying, here, I don't want it no more. You woke up to the fact that you was given too much in this connection. You woke up to the fact that this person was wearing a mask. This was a fatal blow to you. Once you realize this person wasn't who they said they was, you said, I'm going to separate. Here, take your ring back. I don't know what's going on here. It says spiritual, chaos, ego, death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. When you gave this person this ring back, you exposed them. It's like you ripped the mask right off their face. That's what I'm getting, collective. You ripped the mask off their face, and it was like they was exposed. And they got upset that you did that to them. Not only did you rip the mask off, but you walked away from this person. You know? Not saying that I'm not saying you didn't want to be with this person and you didn't want to build with this person, but once you seen this person for who the fuck they really was, it was like, I'm wasting my time here. You know? And this person got mad. You caused the ego death in this person once you ripped their mask off. I don't think nobody never did that to them before. You mirrored right back to this person how they was treating you or moving with you. Now this person is watching you on the internet. And let me tell you, that happened to me too. I had an ex, probably still watching me to this day, stalked me down. And then when I was like saying I didn't want to be with this person on the internet the same way, they start making it seem like I was lying. They wasn't chasing me down. First of all, I got gifts. Okay? I don't even know why people play with me like that, collective. You heard? I get up here and go live with y'all and all of that. But I dead ass got gifts. So when people try to come around me and I catch on to some shit and I call it out and then they be like, oh, she crazy. She don't know what she took. Stop playing with me. Because at the end of the day, God gonna reveal what it is that you trying to make it seem like I'm crazy about. You know, people do that to you. When you call them on shit, they start acting like you crazy because you following what it is that you felt. So I was basically putting on the internet like this. Somebody tell so-and-so to stop stalking me and following me, trying to follow me or sending messages through people or watching my page through other people. And then instead of leaving me the hell alone, this person started making it seem like I was lying. Now, how the hell somebody with me, as many gifts that I got and talents that I got, how would I be lying? Why would I even want to lie? Why would I even want an ex watching me? You know, collective, that's how you could be looking. If I moved on with my life, what the fuck you still watching me for? Sorry, y'all. This is adult rated right here. This TikTok. If we not together, what the hell? I'm not even thinking you watching me. I'm thinking you doing what you doing and I'm doing what we doing and it's over. But some people don't know how to break the contract. That's why God let this fatal blow happen between you and this person. Because it seemed like you couldn't break the contract. And don't feel bad, collective, because I was in your shoes before. When somebody feeding you illusions, that's also a version of putting black magic on you. That's why it was hard for you to walk away from this person. So don't be beating yourself up because you allowed certain stuff to happen. No, you was spell work was basically done on you. You heard, collective? And I'm not saying spell work like that, but somebody that they wasn't. Once you not showing who you really are, that's spell work. I don't care what nobody say. You lying, like you ain't coming correct. So that's why this happened to you the way it happened to you, collective. You know? But God see everything. That's why God allowed this fatal blow to come. Hit you right in the stomach. Boom! Y'all know how, if you ever got hit in your stomach, you know how that feel. So you can wake up and break free from whatever soul tie this was with this person or whatever the hell this was that was going on. And you did just that, collective. Now this person's stalking you. And I'm getting that you're not expecting this person to be stalking you. Like, I don't think you think this person's, I don't even think you thinking about this person. You heard? So the fact that you seeing that this person is sending shots at you, you and this person could have been split up for years, or maybe y'all just broke up 3 months ago. You put it where as a collector, but you're not thinking that this person is still watching you because you too busy doing you, you know? But this person is watching you, and they upset because they wasn't themselves with you. Why is not being you here? And this person wants your help too. It look, secret admirer. They admire how you grew after y'all broke up. After you left this person, collective, You healed. Like I said, this could have hurt you. You didn't expect this. You didn't expect this fatal blow. But you still healed. You allowed whatever this was that happened to help you grow. That's what happened. Look, it say unexpected event. This is the card behind this card. Whatever this is, you didn't expect it. It say breaking news of unexpected disputes and rising tensions. It says, I want to face this together. I want to hold your hand in the midst of the chaos and calm you. I want to walk through this storm with you and never let go. I need to release my fears and fully support you. Unexpected event. I want to face this together. What the hell is we facing together? When you gave me a fatal blow, there's no more together. Maybe this person thought you was going to come back and try to work on this. No, you start working on yourself. That's why God allowed this fatal blow to punch you in the stomach, to knock you upside your head, to slap some sense into you, collective, to throw some water on your face. I'm just giving y'all a million ways to understand what I'm saying, y'all. This fatal blow happened so you can snap out of it. And that's what you did. You snapped out of it. And you started to grow from it. You grew from this fatal blow. You grew from this sneak attack. Whatever the hell this was, you grew from it. It hurt it, but it helped you grow. And this person, they see that, and it's making them want you even more. Whoever this player is. Y'all had some type of dispute. And then you end up having some realizations about your feelings for this person. The cards don't lie, y'all. They right here. Now this person, they watching you. And they in regret that they didn't show you who they truly was in the beginning. They didn't show you who they truly was. They had to fake who they was to try to get with you. Because any other way, collective, you probably wouldn't have got with this person. So let's get on into it with these cards here. It's a digital whisper. I'm sorry for only focusing on the messages we exchanged, not the emotions behind them. I should have looked deeper into what you were really saying. So collective, maybe after you and this person broke up, you sent some text. You expressed how you felt. You know? Even if on the internet you were sharing certain posts or, you know, you was trying to communicate to this person spiritually first before you left their ass alone. That's why I'm trying to tell y'all. The devil will attack you in the spirit first, whether it's through lovers, co-workers, whomever, right? But God had a plot twist up his sleeve. He had a trick up his sleeve. You tried to tell this person how you was feeling, you know? Even if it was through social media or a sub. And this person ignored every goddamn thing you was trying to show them. They wasn't focusing on your emotion, the message. You know how you give a message to somebody, but it just go over their head? It was something you was trying to tell this person. Why is digital whisper here? And it just went right over their head, collective. Give me more on digital whisper. Look. That this was unhealthy. You was trying to show this person that you was exiting out the door spiritually first before you left physically. Because of whatever this is that they was hiding from you or them coming in wearing a mask. Whatever this fatal blow was, it hit your spirit first before it hit you physically. You understand me, collective? So you were trying to let this person know, like, yo, I'm about to leave. Because I'm hurt. I'm hurting. I'm in pain. Maybe you was trying to express this. A lot of people don't communicate the same. But you tried to get this out the best way you could to this person. That this relationship was unhealthy. Or it wasn't benefiting you. Or it was pulling you down. You was trying to tell this person that. Maybe you couldn't see why you was feeling like that. But that was your spirit guides guiding you. That was God trying to get you the hell away from this person. Because they knew this person was wearing a mask. They knew that this person was hiding who they really was from you. So spiritually, you felt like you needed to get away. Spiritually, you was trying to communicate this to this person too. Whether maybe you put on I'm going to give y'all an example. Say you and your person was in the house chilling. Next thing you know, you start playing music. You put on Ashanti, Foolish. Y'all know Ashanti song, Foolish? She was trying to leave because he was acting now. And then at the end, she let him come back. Like, shit like that. Like, you could have been, like, sending little signs spiritually to this person that you was on your way out the door. And this person had a chance, too, to show you who they really was. But they never, they ignored the signs. They ignored your messages. They ignored the emotions behind your messages. I guess they thought you was playing around about feeling like this connection was toxic. Maybe the connection was toxic, collective. You know? It felt toxic to you. It may not have physically been toxic, but it didn't feel right. And that's because this person wasn't your person. You know, this person wasn't your person from the moment they came in wearing a mask. And your ancestors, your spirit guides, your spirit team, they sat back and watched this person think they was going to try to play with you. You heard? So imagine a person that don't follow their intuition. Imagine somebody that don't listen to their heart or don't follow their heart. They find themselves in a karmic cycle stuck with a motherfucker. Sorry, y'all, I gotta curse because sometimes stuff like that make me tight. Because if you know you're not good for a person, leave them alone. If you know you're not good for a person, why you want to manipulate them and come in their life and play games? Especially if they tell you all the shit they've been through. Nobody's telling you to do this to this person. Why are you doing this to this person? Y'all know I study behavior, so I be wanting to know, what the fuck made you want to do that to me? You know? That's the devil trying to use whoever this is to stop you from where God is taking you. They use relationships. They use people around you. People don't even know why half the time why they doing what they doing to you. This person didn't have to do this to you. They could have came in being themselves. You know? But they knew being themselves, you wouldn't have wanted to be with them. So they had to come in wearing a mask. And you could have expressed this to this person. You know, collective? Why is hurting and agonizing pain here? Look, ashamed. This person, look, I'm about to say, whoever this is, whether it's a masculine or a feminine, they are guilty about what it is that they did to you. This is why they stalking you. This is why, another reason why they stalking you. We got pregnancy, fake news, DNA. So most of the time when this call come out, maybe this person could have got somebody pregnant, or maybe somebody lied and told this person they was pregnant by them. But when this call come out, it's like a new beginning to me. So this person gave you false hope about a new beginning. It was fake. It wasn't real. Whatever this was that this person was acting like they had with you or was starting with you wasn't real. And now they feel stupid because it's like, why the hell did I do that to the collective? Why did I make the collective believe that we was starting something, or we was building something, or we was giving birth to something? Why did I do that to the collective? You know? And you could have expressed this to this person. Like, why would you get with me saying we going to do this, that, and the third, and we ain't do nothing yet? Or where's this stuff that you said we was going to do or build together? Where's it at? So now you looking at this person like a fraud, collective. You seeing this person as a liar, somebody that you can't trust, somebody that will catch you off guard. This is how you seeing them now. And this person is seeing you leveling up after all of this. And they're ashamed too, because see, now you don't want to be bothered with this person. It's too late. Look, true colors. I don't have to make this up. Twin flame. Rejected. Love, hate. Jackass. Then I don't got to make this shit up. It's too late now, because you done seen who this person really is. You can't trust somebody that come in wearing a mask. If you come in lying to me from the jump, that's considered spell work. Which means you're not coming in being yourself. You feeding me a dream so it could lure me in. And you know what's messed up? You probably ain't been in a connection in a long time. You probably said, I'm going to give this person a chance. You probably ain't give nobody a chance in a long time, collective. And here you go, giving somebody a chance. You say, I'm going to step out. I'm going to have some faith and love again. you got another fatal blow. But see, this fatal blow was different from all the rest. Because it woke your ass up. Woke your ass right on up. Right on, collective. You wide awake now. I'm hearing, I'm wide awake. Who sang that? Katy Perry? Go listen to that song. I need to get my iPad because I like to give the lyrics when I'm talking. Because I'm hearing the song in my head, but I can't really say all the words. But she basically was like, I'm wide awake. It's like once she hit the floor, she said in the song. She woke the hell up. I'm wide awake. You was asleep. You could have been asleep before you met this person too. But your ass wide awake now. You wide awake when it comes down to relationships. You wide awake now to the fact that people will come in wearing a mask and hiding their true colors. People will come in pretending to be somebody else just to lure you in. But this person do feel ashamed and they feel like a jackass for giving you this false beginning. They feeling like I should have gave the collective the real deal. Or I should have came in. This why they stalking you. They looking at you like, damn. How I let somebody like that get away? Because you was being fake. You was being fake. This person was fake. They was fake before they even met you, collective. This person was fake. And because, you didn't expect this person to be fake. Maybe this somebody you knew. Maybe, I don't know, collective. Like I said, everybody know their story. But whoever this person was, you didn't expect this from them. You didn't think they was fake. You would have never thought they would have stabbed you in your back. You heard? I just get that feeling. This is somebody you trusted. This is somebody you shared a connection with. You thought. Somebody said, I thought I knew him. Right. You thought you shared the connection with. But this person wasn't no good for your soul. That's why you wasn't feeling right on the inside. Your spirit wasn't accepting this person. You heard, collective, maybe you wanted to be with this person physically, but your spirit was like, no. Your spirit could have showed you signs. Your spirit could have gave you red flags, and you still was trying to be with this person. Don't feel bad. You heard? I'm not up here just talking and talking. That was me before. Until that one moment, I caught that fatal motherfucking blow, and I woke up. And was like, I got to get out of this shit. This shit ain't for me. You heard? Now this person seeking help. They want to be like you, collective, now. You heard? It say, I want to support you spiritually. Didn't I just say that, collective? I didn't even read the card. This card was sitting here the whole time. I want to support you spiritually and not feel bounded by your struggles nor the opinions of others. I want to support you spiritually. This person wasn't supporting you spiritually. That's why your spirit was rejecting them. You heard, collective? You could bring me all the flowers in the world. You could buy me all the nice purses in the world. You could have the biggest house for me to kick my feet up and relax. But if I'm not feeling it spiritually, or if I'm not connected to it spiritually, you can take your bags, you can take your crib, you can take everything back. I do not want it because there's no real connection. That means I'm just here for the physical aspects of the connection and not the union, the spiritual union of the connection. You heard? So maybe you somebody that got your own money. Maybe you could get your own crib. It's like, Wigga, I don't need your flowers. I could buy myself flowers. What Miley Cyrus said? I like that song too. She said, I realized I could buy my own flowers. I don't need you to buy me no flowers. I don't need no big house. I don't need none of that. I can get all of that on my own. What can you do for me spiritually? What can you feed my spirit? Why is my spirit rejecting your ass? What is this going on in the spirit? What's going on? That's because you didn't come in being, this person didn't come in being themselves, collective. That's why they said, I want to support you spiritually. But how can you support somebody spiritually when you came in wearing a fucking mask? It's and not feel bounded by struggles nor the opinions of others. So it was people in this person into, because I don't like third parties, y'all. Because if you see somebody struggling, somebody said a covert narcissist. If you see somebody like they they want to change to be with somebody or change for the better. You know, I'm not siding with this person. I'm just being honest. I never choose sides. I'm just somebody that speak the truth. If you see that somebody want to try to like change or get themselves together, or you at least try to drop the mask. Why is you giving me opinions? Why you not giving me something that's going to help me drop the mask or tell me the truth? Bro, you went in that girl. You know you was lying to that girl. You need friends around you that's going to tell you the truth. Bro, why you playing with that girl? Or sis, why you playing with that man? That's a good man. Or that's a good woman. Why you doing that to that girl? That girl been through a lot. What, like, nope. Instead, you got people in this person. People was in this person's ear giving them bad opinions about you. Maybe they did go ask for help, or maybe they did try to open up, or maybe they did say, you know, I think I'm ready to drop the mask with the collective. Whoever was around this person gave them bad advice. They say, I'm here to lift you up even if you're unsure of what the future holds. They wasn't even supporting you. Maybe you didn't know what the future held for you and this person because of what you was feeling. You know? But either way, this person just came into your life for one reason and one reason only, collective, and that was to wake your ass up. If this person would have chose to change, maybe y'all could have been together. But instead, they didn't change. They continued to wear the mask. They continued to sell you dreams. They continued to act like it was going to be this and that, and it wasn't what it was. It wasn't what it was supposed to be. Give me more on seeking help. They probably did go asking for help from other people. I'm not on their side. I'm just telling y'all the truth. But when they went asking for help, they didn't get the right information, or whoever these people was around this person, they didn't feed them. They didn't help this person. And maybe this person's seeking help now, too. But it's over now. Where the hell they getting their help from? Not from you, collective. Give me more on seeking help. Look. On this connection, twin flame came out again. This person did try to ask for help. Look, to change. I ain't got to lie. The cards don't lie. They was trying to change. Listen, I'm not being on your person's side, collective. What they did to you was dead ass wrong. They shouldn't have came into the connection wearing a mask. I'm not making an excuse for this person. I would rather somebody come to me as they are. God don't want nobody coming to them wearing no mask. You heard? Come as you are. That's what he said. When you go to church, you ain't got to come dressed down and none of that shit. Come as you are. Come with your good heart. This person, I'm getting at this person's heart. It's not a bad heart. I'm not saying that this person got a bad heart, because it was something that connected you to this person. That's why I said it's the spirit. You got to connect with somebody spiritually first before y'all physically. So you got to like somebody. Let me tell you how it go, y'all. You got to like somebody first before y'all get together. How you know you like them? Because of what you feel. What you feel comes from the spirit before you act on it physically. So once you like somebody and they like you back, that means spiritually, y'all connected. So physically, y'all about to bring it into union. Y'all about to bring what y'all was feeling down to earth. Manifest it. Help it grow. You heard? I'm just telling y'all. So this person's heart, they didn't have a bad heart. It's just this person wore a mask. Maybe they was afraid of getting hurt. Why did this person wear a mask with the collective? That's the question we need to ask. Why? Why did they wear a mask with the collective? I don't understand. Why would this person wear a mask with you if they... Maybe they was afraid of getting hurt. Why did the collective person wear a mask with them? Because they like the chase. They like the chase. It's a clarity. This person wanted you to chase them down. Look, toxicity. They like the chase. Maybe, yo, this is stupid. You wanted me to chase you? This person wanted you to chase. They like the feeling of being chased or feeling like somebody want them. You heard? This some loose ass shit. You wanted, and so you felt like you wanted to be chased. So you wore a mask. So maybe you wouldn't have Yo, I'm getting the energy like this person wanted you to chase them. But why? Why did this person want the collective to chase them? That's mad stupid. So you wore a mask so the person could chase you? So you pretended they fed you what you wanted to hear, collective? This is what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to put it together, because I'm taking up forensic psychology. They wanted you to chase them. They liked the thrill of being chased. So they wore a mask so you could continue to chase them. So maybe they acted like y'all was going to be this and do that and all of that and blah, blah, blah. And you didn't leave this person alone because you felt like this person was, So, like, whatever they told you was going to happen, you believed that shit. So you was like, all right, if this is my person, we going to work on it. Because real connections, you work on stuff. You don't just walk away. You heard? And you looked at this like a real connection. So it was like, okay, I'm working on it. Maybe this person mistake that for you chasing them. Why did this person want to be chased again? Because they, deep down inside, they really wanted to be with you. They liked the chase because in their heart, they wanted to be with you. They wanted to be with you. And it made them feel good that they found somebody that felt the same way about them. But it just don't make no sense. Like, you could have came in and been yourself. First of all, love is not to be chased, okay? I'm not chasing anything. Love is supposed to be come to you. The person that you want supposed to come to you. You're not supposed to go chasing nobody, looking for nothing or none of that. So what the hell you thought I was going to chase you for? And that's why your energy did not feel good. Because it say secret admirer, suppressing. This person knew how they felt about you. They didn't show you that shit. You felt it, collective. They felt it. But they wanted you to chase them. What the hell? So let me give y'all a little story. I'm going to make it so just in case somebody don't understand me. Before you and this person came down here to earth, y'all signed y'all thing and was like, we going to be together this go round in this lifetime. Maybe in the past lifetime, this person, they wanted you to chase them. Then this time around, this person was not supposed to feed into this energy of you chasing them. You heard? But they fell for temptation again. Instead of expressing how they really felt about you, that they really wanted to. This is why this person's stalking you like this, collector, because they wanted to be with you. I'm telling you, we don't need no cards for this. That's logic. Logically, this person wanted to be with you, but they wore a goddamn mask. So you could chase them down. Maybe they was afraid if they opened up to you, you was going to leave them, you was going to hurt them, whatever. I don't know. But they should have just came in and was honest with you. If they wanted to be with you, they should have told you that. But you felt it. This is why it was hard for you to walk away. So instead of loving you and letting this connection grow to what it was meant to be, they decided to manipulate you, act like they didn't care, act like they didn't want the connection, act like this didn't matter to them, and now they stuck stalking you because you did not expect this from this person. They was resisting to the connection. They could have went and asked for help to change or open up. Nobody ain't helped them, though. They ain't helped this person. That's why this person should have went to God. God would have helped them. Let me get one more for the collective, and then we're going to close this out, y'all. Give me one more for the collective. Look, comparison. So whoever this person is with now, or whatever it is that they doing now, it's like every person this person get with, they comparing them to you. That's how good you was. You heard, collective? Maybe this person thought they was going to find you again. That's people's problem. They think they going to find you in somebody else. I'm me. I got my own fingerprints. I'm me. So you're not going to find me in nobody else. This person, maybe they tried to go find you in somebody else, or maybe they tried to move on. You know how people do, collective. It's the excuses for not acknowledging our difference held us back. Bridging the gap starts with honesty about what sets us apart. You came in on some real shit, and this person came in on some fake shit, and because of this, you left this person alone. You may not have seen it at first, but like I said, your energy, it knew what was up. It knew this person wasn't being honest about how they was feeling about you. You heard? So, and once you came to clarity about who this person really was, you realized this person wasn't the person for you. Like, you can't be my person because I'm coming in being truthful and real, loyal, honest with you. That's what I said at the beginning of the connection. It'd be hard to find people out here, but they out here, collective. Don't let nobody stop you from finding your true love because they are out there. You do have somebody else out there for you. I'm not going to sit here and say that. But you went and gave this person a chance. You took a step out on love again, and this person, I feel like once you would have seen, if this person just would have told you the truth, you probably would have been still with this person. But because this person wasn't honest with you, like you was honest with them, that's why comparison is here. You left them alone. And you ain't wrong for that. It's a small offering. Use you as they made you feel like you was temporary. It's a views you as temporary pleasantry, not a serious relationship. Yeah, this is how they made you feel. It's a can only do small favors, unable to give anything more. You was like looking at the connection like, are we going to get what we said we was going to get? Or are we going to build this family? Or whatever it is that y'all discussed. This person was giving you bread. They was breadcrumbing you, basically. This person breadcrumbed you, collective. It say, I realize now how foolish I was to treat you as a mere distraction. So you thought I was a distraction? Our connection deserved more respect, but I let myself and others treat it as it's insignificant. This person, they didn't take this connection serious. This person allowed other people to get into the connection, to persuade them, to manipulate them, the same way they tried to manipulate you. That's why God don't like ugly. You tried to manipulate the collective, and your friends and family manipulated you out of the gift that God brought to you. That's why you don't manipulate people. You don't come in wearing a mask. You heard? Because the same way you wore a mask with the collective is the same way them people around you was wearing the mask with you to trick you out your goddamn spot with the collective. So you come from around a bunch of people that wear masks. That's what you used to. That's why you thought you was going to come to the collective and wear a mask and manipulate the collective the way people be manipulating them. But God said, not on my watch. If the collective don't wake up, we going to punch collective in their stomach. Not like that, y'all. But the collective going to feel a fatal blow. Something is going to happen between you and the collective where the collective ain't going to have no goddamn choice but to wake up and walk the hell away from you. Because you're wearing a mask. What, I'm going to stay with you forever while you faking you don't care about me? Or you making it seem like you don't care about me? Or you making it seem like you don't want to go nowhere with the connection, but deep down inside, that's some crazy ass shit, collective. You really... Whole time this person really want to be with you, collective. I'm not even sitting here lying. Give me more on what I'm feeling right now about the whole time this person wants to be with the collective. Give me more on what I'm feeling right now. Look, this person the whole time they wanted to be with you. They look, commitment. I don't have to make this up. But the whole time they was hiding this. Why was this person hiding this like this? This is crazy. Look. This is a whole different deck. Mask, bluff. It's a bluff, mask. Intimacy, beauty. This is my Empress card. And past life. Repeated patterns. I just said this, though. Before this came out, I gave y'all a little short story about how you and this person in the ethers, y'all was like, we're going to go down there and try this shit again. And this person came down here and did the same shit they did to you the last time. This the last time, though, this person gonna do this shit to you or anybody. This spirit can't body hop. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Whatever spirit this is that's haunting you down like this, let me tell y'all something. Let me give y'all a little 411. That's what they say, 411. Let me give you a little 411 on demonic entities and shit like that. Whatever this demon is or whatever this is chasing you down, every time you get in the connection collective, you find out some shit that's a fatal blow to you. I'm just trying to help y'all to understand. It's like you keep running into the same energy in different men and women, right? The reason why this keep happening to you, collective, is because the enemy is trying to stop you from finding love. So whatever entity this is, it's trying to stop you from being happy. See, when you got a partner by your side, not saying you need somebody, but God made somebody for everybody. You heard? And we all want to come home from work and kick our feet up with the love of our lives and see our children. That's God right there. That's beauty. That's something we all want. The devil don't want nobody to have that. The enemy don't want to see you happy, because if you happy, then you going to start being creative and doing what life going to be beautiful. You heard? So the enemy used this person. I feel like you and this person was supposed to be together. But instead of this person fulfilling the contract, they fell back into the same energy they was in, whether it was letting people talk about you or listening to other people or teaming up against you, and repeated patterns. Deja vu. I realized how foolish I was to treat you, and they realized that last time too.